So here we go again. Another long road trip coming. 2,000 kilometers in 2.5 days. Starting from Ringsted, Denmark, and destination in Finnish Lapland. And the car is parked in here. That is the model year 23 Toyota bz4X front wheel drive model, so not the rear wheel drive model. Charged to full to 100% now, and yes, we will see how long we'll get today before charging. So the plan today is to drive around 400 kilometers to the destination. Will be in Gränna in Sweden. It's called Veteran Motel, where I'm gonna stay overnight. And I will first be driving to Värnamo, to Clever Eon, or powered by Clever Eon charging stop. So that's the first charging stop, and that's about 319 kilometers according to the Apple Maps in here. So that should be doable with I have 100% here in the car now. It shows 336 kilometers of range. That's quite realistic actually. So we are coming to Copenhagen now, and I will take a short stop here because I need to buy something to drink and stuff like that. The consumption has been a bit higher than expected, so it's now a little bit under 200 watt-hours per kilometer. So it's a little bit on the limit if I will be able to make it, because I need to keep it under 200 watt-hours per kilometer to be able to make it to the trip. So we need to bail out here at the Tesla supercharger in Markaryd. Quickly take a quick stop here. I really need to also go to the toilet quickly. But unfortunately, so we have 19% left and 63 kilometers, and we would have had around 90 kilometers left at the destination. So I unfortunately cannot risk it. I don't know if we will be able to make it there. So, taking a short break here at Tesla Markaryd. It's really noisy, fossils in there in the background. And to be honest, I think I already have enough to go, so I'll just check the app. So we are now at 31%. So I think I'll just plug out and go, and I don't have to slow down anymore when we're driving. I can just drive as fast as I want to Värnamo, and we'll continue charging there. So, because that's free, this is not. Okay, let's go. I still have 9.8 kilometers to go, and I got the very nice message of saying that the traction battery is empty. There we go. Even though it says 3% still left on the battery, so I'm really hoping that I will be able to make it. I will try to coast in behind this truck here. It was a close call, but at least we made it. I had some dinner there at Rasta, and now I'm ready to continue the trip, and I'm gonna charge a little bit extra this time just to make sure. Okay, so we are leaving Värnamo, Rasta, and we charged 38 kilowatt hours in the end, and now we have been totally charging 50 kilowatt hours, including the one that we did in the Tesla supercharger in Markaryd. So that's a little bit over what I was anticipating today. So, but it is what it is. No can do. I checked the charging session on the screen, and it said that the average charging speed was 117 kilowatt. That is actually a very good charging speed, considering. So I think I found the chargers and they're all empty here, so I can just park here, and there's a Tesla superchargers behind us as well. So I just came back into the room. I was charging down there. There was a Tesla supercharger actually where I was charging, because they did not have the AC charging in here as they were supposed to be. And the series of misfortunes keep on continuing on this trip, because I stopped the session. It was around 70% or something like that, and but it didn't stop, so it was continued. I couldn't unlock it. I couldn't stop it in the car either, because there's no really manual stop in the Toyota, which is actually a bit annoying, to be honest. So I had to actually call the Tesla roadside assistance, and they actually helped me to stop the session in the end. So it took me like 5 minutes, so it wasn't a big deal, but quite unusual that something like that happens with superchargers. But now I'm just gonna go. It's 25 past 10 now, and I'm gonna go just get some sleep. Good night, see you tomorrow. Good morning from bz4X Motel in Gränna, Sweden. So I managed to get some hours of sleep, not the best sleep, but sleep still anyways. And yeah, it's a typical roadside motel, so no great stories to tell about it, but it was alright. And today it's gonna be around 950 kilometers of driving, so it's gonna be very challenging to see how we're gonna be today. Are we gonna hit the charging limits, etc, etc. So stay tuned for the rest of the trip, and today is really the day that we will test the limits of the driver and the car. Charging here at the Norrköping UFC Clever Eon ultra fast charger, and so I'm trying to charge to at least 55%, because it's around 130 kilometers now to Södertälje, and so it's just want to make sure that we will make it this time. And fortunately it's not charging that fast, so we came here with around 30% battery, and it is charging now 58 kilowatts at 51%, so it wasn't really that fast, and it's probably because the state of charge is quite high, and because the battery is probably cold, so it didn't, because it doesn't heat up the battery before, it doesn't preheat the battery in this car. So we're coming to Södertälje now, the McDonald's where we're gonna charge. And the traction batteries, it says traction battery is empty again, and there's a 4% left. So even though I charged to 54% when I left, I still don't have any battery left when we are coming here now. So it's pretty high consumption, I have to say. It was only 130 kilometers, and it used 50% of the battery. So in these conditions, the absolute maximum range is around 260 kilometers, not more than that. Now we have charged up to 10%, and the speed has gone up to 92 kilowatts, so it goes up slowly when it heats up the battery. Now, according to my calculations, we are around 140 kilowatt hours on the 24-hour period, so it's possible that it'll start to limit the charging speeds already at the next stop. We have been charging here for half an hour now, 33 kilowatts, and I am at 87%, but I'm still getting 30 kilowatts, so it's actually not that slow. So, but I will go now. I think I might be able to get it to Harmongen already. I don't maybe need to even take a stop at Tönnebro in Gävle. Let's see. But I will stop this now. It doesn't look like the limit has hit in yet, but maybe it is. I don't know. 30 is the limit, so let's see. Coming to Tönnebro, Aeon Clever charging station, and I still have 33% left the battery, but I need to charge before I cannot make it all the way to the next charging station, so that's why I'm gonna make a stop in here. And now we should already have reached the charging limit of the 3.8 times 10 to 80% within 24 hours. So the charging most likely is limited when I go here already, and we have around 450 kilometers to go today. So it's gonna be a long day and a long night most likely. But yeah, let's go and see what happens. So I'm sitting here inside because it's really cold outside. It's snowing, as you can see, or sleet at least, and surprisingly we're still getting around 80 kilowatt or something like that, 90 even. So it looks like there's no charge limit at this point. So let's see if it's gonna drop during the charging. I'm just gonna go. I have to go to the toilet quickly, and then I'll be back and check how we're doing. If it's gonna fast charge anyways, I'm probably gonna take a longer break here. We are still charging 66 kilowatt, and we are at 66%, so that's quite normal speed. Still, I don't know if it's limited or not. Doesn't look like it's limited yet. So this is the moment of truth. Let's see if we are limited on the power. No, we are still getting somewhere around 80 kilowatt. So that's pretty good. I don't know. I will go to the grocery, and I'll let the car charge now for a long time here. Take a little longer break. So I will need to get something to eat, but I just wanted to show you that actually we are getting very good speeds. We're getting 100 kilowatts again, and this is like the millionth time we are charging today. So there has not been any charge limits today. So I will just let it charge for a while. So we're finally coming to the destination, 945 kilometers. So let's round it up, 950 kilometers with the Toyota bz4X in the winter. It took us 13 hours to drive this, but you know, I didn't really optimize the charging and everything, so probably do it like 1 hour faster. So we didn't really hit any major issues today. I'm actually very positively surprised. I was kind of expecting that we will be Well, I will be at the hotel like maybe like in the middle of the night or something like that. So it went all well, to be honest, and it's only 8:30 now in the evening, so that's nice timing, I would say. So finally at the hotel in Umeå. The car is AC charging down there in the garage, and it will charge until 100% in tomorrow. Good morning from Umeå. The last day, last 600 kilometers to go. Coming to Piteå now, and it was at 220 kilometers, and oddly enough we started with 100%, but still again we have a message here: traction battery low, output power reduced, charge vehicle now. So yeah, and we have 10% left. Alright, I'll park the car here and go up for a couple of hours to buy some groceries and eat maybe some lunch, etc. So we're leaving Piteå now, and the AC charging, so I charged to 49% in there, so around 50%, but I will need to charge on DC, otherwise I will not be done there. So I'm gonna go to another place where I will be charging on DC. I will also be able to see a little bit if there is a charge limit potentially. I don't know. It could also be that it charges very slowly, just because the battery will be pretty cold. It has been standing there in the cold, the car. So I switched from the DC there to the AC here, because we have the charge limit 100% sure now. I really hope that it wouldn't happen on the last day. I could have managed yesterday, but not today, because I need to drive the family home, and we still really cannot be too late home, because it's a 400 kilometer drive still, and if it's gonna charge this slow, then we're gonna be there super late, and we have small children in the car. So I'm coming now to Luleå airport, and I know from experience that there is a one Eon drive charger. Well, actually I don't know if it's Eon, but there's a one charger there only. So far I have never managed to get it to work. Actually, the charging didn't work. Like, it has never worked. I don't know what kind of tag or what you need to have in there, but nothing works. The Eon drive doesn't work. Nothing really. So we will have to stay without charging. The closest charging station is 10 kilometers away, so it's a 10-minute drive there and back. It's 20 minutes, and then it's pretty much the time when the plane is gonna land, so it makes absolutely no sense. So I'll just have to drive to Tornio. With the charge that we have, it will be enough, but we will not come with a lot of charge anymore in there. Alright, so we are leaving now Luleå airport, and we are heading to Tornio, Finland. It's around 120 kilometers, and we have 69% charge left, 195 kilometers on the gasometer, so we should be able to make it. And then we will see in there if we still have the charge limit, or if it has already stopped. The flight was around 1 hour late. So it's gonna be a very long night. I think it's gonna be late when we are at the destination. So we are finally now coming to Finland after 1800 kilometers from the start point from Denmark. We are finally crossing over the Finnish border. Oh, welcome to Finland! Yay! So this is the moment of truth. Let's see if we can charge faster or not. So let's see. It's gonna start communicating now. 90%, and let's see what the speed will be. Yep. Well, at least it went to 60 kilowatts, so that's okay. Let's see if it goes up more. Maybe it will warm up a bit. But no, we will have to get something to eat. So we are leaving from Tornio now, and we ate there. Took a really long pause, and the car went charged up to 94%. For some reason it stopped. The charger stopped at 94%. I don't know why, but now we have plenty of charge, and it was charging relatively fast, so it was almost normal speeds. So let's hope that it will keep up like this. We need to charge one more time before going home, and then hopefully we will be able to use the grandma charger at there at the destination. So we have around 240 kilometers to go still, and the next stop will be in Sinetta in 140 kilometers. So let's go! So this will be the last charging stop. We are at Rovaniemi, Finland. It's exactly in the Arctic Circle, and we need to top up to maybe like 70% or something like that. It's charging with 37 kilowatt, so need to stay here for like 10-15 minutes or something like that, and then we will drive home, because I don't know if I can charge at home. I'm not 100% sure about it, so I need to make sure that we will have a little extra charge here. So we're finally here, Syväjärvi. This is the destination, and the total trip from Ringsted, Denmark, 2023 kilometers, and today 660 kilometers. Oh, it's a little bit past midnight, quarter past midnight local time, quarter past 11 Danish time, or Central European time. Long trip, but we made it here. That was the first 2,000 kilometers of this 4,000 kilometer road trip, and it went better than expected, even though we did hit the DC charge limit as expected, although it came much later and I still don't really know how it really works. Stay tuned for the trip back. I will be doing the 2,000 kilometers in 48 hours this time. And also, if you have any idea how does the DC charge limit work, and if you have some more experience on it, please write it in the comments, so I can also better understand when I'm planning the trip back. Thanks for watching.